So welcome to Deer Hunting Camp. This is a brand new hunting game, literally just came out yesterday by the time this video comes out, and I was watching the trailer and it has some elements that really I think can make it a great game. Things such as map builder, property management generally, and then just some of the little mechanics you see here. Dragging that buck out of there is awesome looking, loading it up on the back of the buggy, like little things like that really intrigue me. So we're gonna dive in for today and go into the campaign mode and just kind of see what we run into. So I thought I made one. I guess we just have to go ahead and do that again. But it looks like there's a couple of different maps. Let's go with the fields. That probably will make life easier. And then as far as this, hunting days selected, I'm thinking we'll do 2 of each. 2 archery, 2 black powder, and 2 shotgun/rifle. I have not done anything beyond that, by the way. So I don't know where that's going to go. So goals of placing ladder stands, placing trail cams, food plot acreage, deer harvest, big buck harvest, and then total antlerage is 400. Makes me think we're going to get into some pretty big bucks. All right, let's enter the woods and see what happens because I have no idea. Okay, so first thing, I'm not a huge fan of the mouse sensitivity, but the game looks good. Like, this is a very good game graphically. I literally don't know what I'm supposed to do, but we'll figure that part out. Okay, so there's that. Where's food plot seed? I'm guessing it's maybe in... How do I get past this? Is there... There we go. Let's do soybeans. I think that would work. Soybeans are loaded. Cool. I like this. Oh, and trail cams. I think I technically have that already looking in the backpack, but I think that makes enough sense. So now, I guess we go and try to find a place to plant a food plot. Oh, it's got the little, like you can see the seeds on the front there that weren't there before. So the map's hardly huge. You can see just like watching it, how quickly we move around it. I think this right here is where we're gonna try to go because it's nice and open. I don't know how to plant the food plot just yet, but once we can get that figured out. Do I do it from in here? Oh, I think so. I think you're gonna press J here. Planting. Do I like I guess I drive around? I don't know how you're supposed to know where you've already gone, but I'm just gonna like drive basically in circles in this area until it's just out. Okay, scratch that. That's gonna take literally 12 years. Because I've made laps, I think basically just like our UTV width the entire way along. So if I just goes back to ready to plant, so I guess it's planted. Now then, we put some cameras in here. This is cool, like, it kind of gives you an idea of where it's aiming. Probably, like, as far as the center of the plot goes, something like that. And it's set to place like 5. I might do most of them in here. I really like this. I know this is probably slow watching, but man, this has so much potential. I need to see what the hunting is like, but so many of these things right now are literally like dream hunting game things that I thought of 15 years ago as a kid and always wanted. And I've never seen anything like this. Nice. Got an achievement for that. That might not be the ideal spot. That looks a little better. Okay. So we have that. We can climb into it. We can see more of the plot from here. I think we're good. I'm going to place a few more cameras, maybe get another stand placed, and then hopefully we can do a little hunting. So now we'll be in the scouting stage. Now that took forever to load. I will definitely add that. And I don't know if we can grab more trail cams. I'm gonna guess no. But I guess at this stage, so we have one more stand we need to hang. Maybe we start with this. Look for deer trails, sign. I don't know what we're looking for, but oh, is that a rub? Or maybe it's just the color of the tree. No, it's a deer rub. Left click to identify. Deer rub identified. Does it show on the map, maybe? I'm actually not sure what the point of identifying is, but cool. By the way, soybeans are up, looking pretty good. Locate deer trails. So I got an achievement for that. Where? Oh, there's a shed there. I think it's... Just looking at the trailer, they looked like cleaner than that. So I think that's meant to be like squirrel chewed and stuff. We shall see. I like this a lot. It's slow, but at least getting into it, it's a lot of fun. Oh, that's the deer trail. Okay. So they are pretty easy to see. I just saw it come up over on this side. Buck scrape identified. And to clarify, that's not like the deer rub thing. But I can't, it was right here. And I can't get it to come back up. There's the, I don't know what I'm looking at. I do see it. It's kind of grown up in grass, but you can see like some softer dirt and stuff there. And I guess maybe it's meant to be under some of those branches. Anyway, I'm getting caught up in all the details, but let's ride this trail to the other end. Got a huge shed right there. Maybe we're not gonna go the other end. Like, that's where you start. Right there. The trail comes right past that. I think we're gonna put our stand right there in that tree. And we ought to be good to go. I'm curious. Do the sheds mean anything as to what's there, you know, in hunting season? I hope it does, because there ought to be a huge buck based on that. So it's super dark, and something the game does have are, like, trail markers. I didn't place any of those because I don't think we'll need them. Let's grab our flashlight. How do I use it? Oh, there we go. Nice. So this will be the stand, like the shed was laying by, the trail comes right in front of. It's actually got a nice view of the food plot. I realized something. Is there like a rangefinder? I haven't used the binoculars yet. Let's not get out of the stand. Oh, I've drawn back. All right. The controls are a little, or perhaps a lot wonky, to be honest. Let's try that again. Yeah, no range finding. That's, if we miss, I won't be surprised. So I might have just shot the ground. I'm trying to figure that out, but, it's fine. There's a deer out there. I think it might be a doe. But that's good to know. It's very much a patience game. I would estimate we've been sitting here for 20 minutes. Maybe not quite. But finally a little something. Now the question is, will she work her way over here? Oh, there's another deer. I just saw it pop its head up. I think it might have been a buck. Maybe that's a doe too. Either way, they're over there, like, basically straight across in that other plot, or maybe in between. Man, stuff happens, like, really slow, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It feels like deer hunting. You're watching this deer that's well out of bow range, just waiting for it to work its way in. Now, there's this session timer thing, and I'm thinking it's maybe 30 or 40 minutes, just watching how quickly it's ticking down. I don't know what happens when that reaches the end, but it might be a race between it and the doe right now. How'd she sneak through like that? Okay, I'm gonna guess that's 30, and we are gonna try it at the very least. You have to release right-click to shoot? Just stop. Just stop. Did we get her? I'm thinking no, but that made a heck of a sound. Honestly, I kind of thought I saw the arrow go that way. Now, she was pretty much right on the other side of this. I have no idea what to even expect. So I don't see blood or anything, and I kind of think we would have gotten an achievement, honestly. I don't know if there is one, but that's just my guess. So maybe that didn't hit. She didn't, like, react quickly, but I don't know that that necessarily tells us much. We're pretty well done for this particular day anyway, so I guess maybe we just go ahead and move on to the next one. I'm gonna look around a little longer to make sure we didn't hit it. You know, I never saw that. There's a buck scrape right in front of this stand, so we're taking the L on that one. I couldn't find any blood, and what I decided to do this time was try a little bit of an evening hunt. So wind is good for this stand. It at least had us in position, kind of. And I guess maybe we want our shots a little bit closer than that. What the? What was that? That had to be a deer. It's over on this side somewhere. I don't know if it was like raking a tree or making a scrape. It sounded like something like that. It's right. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it's a buck too. Well, I say we go for this. Can we get that shot? Maybe we he crosses down underneath here, he's right here. Oh, no way. Oh my goodness. That was awesome. I don't know why he dropped though. The sound was the same. It almost makes me wonder if we hit the dough, but it was very, very clearly different. In theory, we can stay. That was so cool. So I want to take a quick look, because we got to drag him out too. Look at that model. Oh, he's got like palmation kind of on his left side. Let's see what happens if we stay here. It can't hurt, right? Hopefully not. It's super early. We just got here. So it's getting decently late. I'd love to see this down the road. I mean, the game just came out, but I'd love to see it expressed like just as a time, because it's so hard to gauge. But I don't know how long this is going to take, and I want to go ahead and get this guy back to camp. So if we do that, that is so cool. Guy starts breathing hard. I don't know if you ever drug a deer, but that will happen. Look at where the arrow came out. I want to get a screenshot of it, but I want his antlers out of the ground. That is so cool. Now, for the sake of it, we can also load him on the back of the ATV, or I would call that a UTV, but either way. Not too bad. Good look at the antlers there. That's super unique. Like the little palmation and stuff there. The geese are very loud right now. That's a cool looking buck. Not bad as our first. So, gonna see if I can grab a screenshot without there. What did that say? Transport deer to camp, then hang on gamble to record harvest. Cool. So we are gonna do that. I also want to go and just get a good idea to go in the dark of the stand that we hung over that trail with the big shed, because I think we're gonna try that as a morning stand. That buck came in right along that trail, and I think that shows kind of proof of concept for that spot. Now the gamble stick is in there. I wonder if we're gonna get an actual weight. I also can't see anything, so like, hey, we backed in, nice. So how do we get the deer on there? Do we just do that from here, maybe? Oh yeah. Nice. Non-trophy buck harvest with archery tackle. So non-trophy certainly seems fair. Oh, look at that. I think that actually works. 230 pounds, maybe? Not a bad deer, though. I guess that would be live weight. Let me get that out of here. Oh, there you go. So it's a 6-point, 88 score, 131 pounds. I wonder if that will stay there, because it kind of looks like it's going to build up more of those. I really like where this game is at, and I imagine down the road, a couple of things getting added, it can make it even a whole lot better. But let's go and find that stand, and I want to try that morning hunt like I talked about. What the? How did I get a climber in there? So pretty basic stuff. I guess now that it's green, I'm at a height where I can stay. That's good to know that we can use that. Oh, it went into muzzleloader season. I didn't realize that. Wind looks decent enough. I need to look up how to... So right click is raise gun, left click is fire gun. I actually like that animation because when you're raising a gun to shoot a deer, especially close range, it would be a very slow thing like that. And I guess that's like the sabot and stuff on the left. That's what that's indicating. Now, hopefully, a buck comes by this trail. There's something here. Oh, it's still right there. Oh, that's a buck. Not a very big buck. I think he's maybe got a fork on his left side. The question is, do we shoot that? Do we let him walk? I might let him go. I kind of want to see what happens. Oh, I think he has us pinned. I'm curious. Did he have us pinned? He looked right at us. He must, right? That certainly seems like that's what's going on. He's gonna keep on going. Walking like right underneath us like that? I wonder at what range they would spook. Or is there a range they'll spook if you're in a stand? Maybe there isn't. It's kind of neat to watch him go, though. He just keeps on making these circles, and we're like pretty close to the end of this hunt, so I think we're going to go for this. And I'm kind of curious, you're not really aiming down the sights with this, so do we just aim with, like, the front bead? I guess so. So he... Alright, the sound cut off, like, immediately. He looks like he's running hit, though. That was an awfully quick reload. So do we get him? Do we not get him? I'm not going to take another shot on the run. It definitely felt different than the doe. The doe stuck her tail up and ran. Well, he's still going. Guess we get out and look for blood. It was like right up. You kind of get disoriented when you get out of the stand. I'm going to go with a miss, I guess. I can't find blood. He was down here somewhere last time we saw him. I even went for a little bit of a ride with the UTV. I don't think he's down here anywhere. Deer rub, that's great. But, especially considering we're, like, at the very end of this, we'll go ahead and go to the next day, and probably we'll do, like, an evening hunt over the plot again, and we may try the other muzzleloader. Something sneaking in here again. It's coming right in that trail. I think it's either running or it's gonna scoot right through. Is it right under the stack? I completely lost it. Oh, that's a decent buck. Oh, just turned broadside too? I'm still not sure with the aiming. Man, I would love him to step out from behind there just so we could see a little bit better. I don't know what to do with this. Do we grunt? Do we just see here? Yeah, that's a solid one. It looked like we smoked a branch, actually. He still looks hit to me. That didn't appear to do anything? Man. If I could... So I just don't know where it's hitting. He's still going. I'm gonna guess he's just fine. Dang. That was... It wasn't like a giant, but that was by far the best buck we've seen. Since we just shot, I don't know if I can see this, but, like, can we see where we hit? I think I was right. Yeah, so basically, the gun's low of center of the screen, and I would say, God, that's loud. I would say, like, maybe, yeah, I feel like we aimed okay. I think we hit the branch. Maybe he'll come back. I don't know. Well, it's gotten pretty dark on us. I think there's a little bit of time left, but I think, unfortunately, that guy's gonna have gotten away. I think we did figure out the aiming, and also, don't shoot unless it's clear. The branches are in the way, but I think we'll have to take an L on that one and move on to rifle season. Check it out, a little bit of snow on the ground. We're back in the stand, by the way, on the trail that had the big shed. And finally, we do have a scope. Now, I feel like the perspective is weird here, how like the front sight isn't lined up with the scope, but regardless, I think we'll be able to make it work. So I went ahead and moved here, and we are very much running out of time, but there's a doe just kind of like casually feeding through the plot. Now we know we need an opening, and I actually don't know where we're going to try to get a shot through at, but hopefully she'll give us something, because otherwise I don't think we're going to get any more opportunities. Oh, that's a buck. Not a huge buck, but it is a buck. Man, there's so many branches. I might go for that, because there's so many branches out there. See if we can just get a... That's so tough with the aim wobble, too. Well, that surely didn't look like it hit him. I don't know if he can shoot that far, because he didn't even react. Well, I guess that's what happens when you run out of time. So we had to try it, but man, it's amazing how well that first buck went. And since then, like, we just can't get everything to come together. So we're going to try the same spot where we killed that buck. Evening hunt, same stand, got the rifle. Let's hope something good happens, and let's not shoot a branch this time. Man, I am super tempted. If that doe walks out from behind all these branches and just comes out in the center of the plot here, I kind of think we might go for that, just to get something on the last day. Like, there's a decent bit of this evening left, but the only time I've ever shot and then seen another deer was that first day where we shot the bow in the dark there. Got that other doe down there. Yeah, I think if she does that, we're going to go for it and maybe hope something else wanders by the time, you know, dark rolls around. Yeah, go figure, she's going to do exactly that. So I say we go for this, hopefully drop her in the plot, and then maybe we can even get another one. But try to line this up right on the shoulder. That is a little more like it. Goodness gracious, it has been a while since we took a shot and the thing actually went down. So yeah, let's wait it out. I'd imagine we have 15 real minutes, somewhere in there. And we did see last time, like, when the session ends, it ends. So we'll try to get her back to the cabin there with at least a little time to spare. Well, it's getting pretty darn late, so I say we jump down and take a look at this thing, go ahead and drag it back. And I was thinking too, I'm not actually sure that you can harvest 2 deer in one. Maybe it's fine, but there's only that one spot to actually take them, so I'm not sure what happens at that point. Left click to drag. Oh, there she is. Jeez, that's a heck of a bullet wound right in the shoulder. Let's like see if we can haul her at least out of the soybeans. Once again though, model looks pretty darn good. Now, it does appear, I mean, I guess we have it hooked around the ears. I've never drug a deer or a doe that way, but I guess it would work. Also, I noticed, I think the guy just breathes like this for like a long time, even when you're done dragging. Oh, maybe not. With the buck, it literally took forever till I got back to the UTV, but you can see the bullet hole there. Not a bad, you know, second kill, I suppose, with that doe. Let's go back, grab the UTV. It is gonna be about dark by the time we get this done. Well, so did that count? It did not count. So we were too late. Not bad. Thanks. So what do I do now? Do you just do a new one? I guess so. Now there's also this action hunt, and I'm kind of curious what that means. I guess we'll try the cutover. Let's do late fall seems fine. And we'll grab the 30-06 since we just used that. Oh, there's a doe there? Got that one. Oh yeah, it's like a drive almost. Oh my. That takes an awfully long time to chamber that round. Ah, too far forward on that. The muzzleloader reloads faster, by the way. Yeah, oh, that's a decent buck. I think we're meant to just sit still, basically. Got that one. That's a buck. You know, it kind of makes me sad that so many deer got away because these shots were actually landing. I don't know. I think they just spawned near you. Well, that was... That's an interesting decision to stand there. Oh, of course. There we go. Got that one. Buck there again. Solid buck. Did not get that low. He's gonna stand there literally as we reload again. I guess somehow that was the kill. There we go. Got another one. I also think either the where you hit the deer in relation to like whether it kills them or not is maybe not as important as I thought in the game, or this mode that's the case. Because any even somewhat solid hit seems to bring him down. We only need one more. It's a solid enough buck, I think. And that's 12, I suppose. 13. Oh, there's a target range. Well, that would have been good to... Hang on a minute. We still don't have a rangefinder, but actually, at the very least, you can get an idea of the pins with this. That's a little even further than we shot our first buck. Let's try, like, let's say the second pin on that one. Got that about right. So the doe was a mile away. We definitely missed that. A rangefinder and bow hunting in this game, I really like the sound and stuff. Don't know. I guess we can back up. Let's say maybe there for the bottom pin. Not even close. Okay. So you definitely gotta be like right in very close to the deer. That still hit a mile low. I feel like we're closer than we were the second time. There we go. Yeah, a rangefinder is needed, and there's plenty of things, including those geese, that could be better. By the way, you can turn that off, which I'm going to. Both geese and crows can be disabled, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that because they are a little bit loud and obnoxious, but I think on that note, that's going to do it for this video. There's so much more I want to get into with this game. The map builder specifically, I'm hoping by next weekend, that's something I can have messed with, maybe get a map built, see what that kind of leads to, but I really like this game. It is definitely challenging, and it's definitely slow paced. I mean, this was a 4-hour recording, and outside of the action hunt, we literally killed 2 deer, but we got, I don't know, 5 or 6 shots. A bunch of them just didn't quite go to our favor. So definitely coming back to this game. It's $20 on Steam, like I said, it just came out if you guys want to give it a look. And let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see more of it? Do you want to see more action hunt stuff, map builder? And if you guys are doing any map builds, let me know. I think you can, because there's like an import thing. So it might be possible to, you know, like share them around. So I'm looking forward to that. Actually, with export, I would say that is the case. So, curious to see where this game goes. But on that note, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time.